Hello, can everyone hear me? Are we gaming? What's up, Arzen? You want custom weapon groups? You can do that. Like, if I go into your Mechs right now. Controls, you can set your groups up here. So I can go back to there or whatever. Well, you can only group the same type, but we are gaming, hell yeah. My embarrassingly uncustomized Mechs here. I'm gonna sort that out. But yeah, you can set up custom groups. They're just limited to weapons that fire like in the same way, like fully automatic ballistic weapons, missile weapons. You get the idea. Your life has changed. The mechs feel a lot better this time around. I'm glad. There's some other challenges we definitely have this time around that weren't necessarily present before, but I think we did a lot with like the particles and the movement to kind of step up a little bit. Now you can watch me get destroyed live. I'll have to clear the records of this stream so no one can ever see that I got wrecked. Do you group slays and auto fire or taller? Is that not possible? What do you mean by like auto fire? I've got a dud lobby here. Let's try again. Oh, Gatling plus single fire weapons in one group. You can't do that right now. Oh, here you go. This is more like it. It's a nice full lobby. It's weird, Arison, because there isn't actually a lack of players, but it's just like due to the issues with the matchmaking, it can seem like there's no players, but like I can see the back end and I can see how many people are playing, and it's easily enough to fill many lobbies. It's just they're not necessarily being plugged together in the right way, you know. But we're working on it, and the next test that'll definitely be fixed. It seems like D92 is a pretty surefire one to get a game. Ooh, I like what that guy on the right's done with his leg. Oh, there were 15 players according to Steam Charts. Oh, okay, well, there's a lot more now. There's like 150 now or something. I just checked in a minute ago. We're gonna have to fix this like giant grey square here. That's gonna be one of my challenges when the playtest is finished. Is tracking down why this has happened. Shot friendly there. Oh my god, it's a firing line here. Whoa. I think it's interesting how the game mode has developed on this map, and it kind of means that the fighting is like always in this place first, before anywhere else. Not sure if I like it, but it is interesting. I'm so done for. This might be like the spectating stream. I get my ass kicked and then we watch. If you guys have had to play so far, what do you think of the game? By selling component switching, you actually create an overflow, and yeah, we are aware of the duplicating. It's not unheard of. We haven't fixed it yet, but it's we haven't fixed or replicated it yet, but we do know that it's happening. The mech health bars be directly into the mech creature at the bottom. Yeah, it's quite a good idea. I want to make it like flash up a little bit when you take some damage, anything like that, just to really kind of make it exaggerate it a little bit. Let's see if I can buy a new mech. I'll just upgrade the one I have actually. Oh, thank you very much, Lego Buildings. We hope it's got good potential. People are liking it. When you're developing the game, you can really almost like hone in on like the negative or the positive like too much. At the moment, I'm like seeing everything wrong with it, but overall, we definitely made some improvements. Like the tracers and the lasers in this version, I like quite a lot. But yeah, definitely, it's a balancing situation for getting some of it right. I'm just upgrading this mech with some of my preferred weapons. I haven't managed to do the duping yet that everyone's been doing with armor pieces and stuff. You're an engineer, you know the feeling, yeah. It's like people, okay, when there's something going well, people don't say anything. When something's going wrong, everyone says something, which is reasonable. Like I do the same thing. Sometimes it makes it hard to tell like what's actually working and then like what you need to like flip around and change. I'm excited to do the new decal screen. Like we designed it, we just haven't finished implementing it yet. That's right, yeah. It can be very hard to see where you're being shot from. Yeah, one thing that definitely isn't working that we do want to change is kind of like the responsiveness to being shot. We don't want to add like Call of Duty-esque indicators, but like we do want to improve maybe the soundscape or the visuals or whatever, just so you know more where you're being shot from. Like I have a list. I want to start reading out like the whole thing, but I want to improve the like the feedback you get when you get shot, and I also want to improve the feedback like when you kill someone, so you really know like what you've done or what has been done to you. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Nazmer. I will take the Bezos money, or whoever even owns Amazon these days, and I'll put it in the EOD snack fund. Thank you. What is this? This is Engines of Destruction. It's a game that I've been working on with some other people for quite a long time, and you can play it like right now for free on Steam. We're doing a test. Lasts till like tomorrow night. Can you add arms for the mechs? Yeah, I don't know. It's not that kind of game. Like it's a tanky mech game, not like a kind of army mech game. You know what I mean? It's like a walking tank rather than like a walking like big man, right? Does it have a single player campaign? No, it doesn't have a campaign, but we are working on adding like co-op missions that you'll be able to play like by yourself or with friends. And that'll be a part of it. But it wouldn't be a campaign like you might expect. What's the progress on the performance fixes? They'll be in the next test version because they take a little while. But they should be, it should be big, but it's going to be, you know, in the next test rather than this one. Yeah, thank you, Mechs. Welcome to the stream, Hex and Hammer. Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting distracted to be in the chat while, supposed to be making my mech, putting some eyes on it. But, it's quite hard to put eyes on this mech. So lopsided. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, but sorry, let me respond to some more of the questions. What do we think of improvement of the sounds? Yeah, it's the sounds are gonna be like marching on, getting better all the time. There's a lot we need to do to like add a lot of audio like clarity to them. That's the next thing we want to do. And like when we add that audio clarity to the sounds, it should be way more clear to hear where you get shot from, you know? So it should be good, but it'll just take a bit of time and it'll be marched in. Is there any chance for an input box size in the future? Yes, there is. I've posted it a couple times in the Discord, but we've done a whole like redesign of this UI screen already. It just needs to be put through into the game. This is built in Unreal Engine chip wraps. What's the crown thing next to your name? Honestly, I don't really know. I think it's like because you chatted or something. But I'm not really sure. I'm not a streaming expert. I just do it for a bit of fun. A U4 or U5? It's U5. U5. Does it already have a special boss battle and cutscene? No. It does not have a special boss battle or any cutscenes actually at all. There are no cutscenes in the game. I guess maybe I could be the special boss battle. Track me down and blow me up in the multiplayer right now. But no, I mean, there's no boss battles or cutscenes. It's just not that kind of game. It's a multiplayer online sort of situation. And what inspired us basically was just, this is like the kind of game we wanted to play. And then the game we wanted to play was like heinously large and had infantry and stuff in it as well. So we were like, okay, that's cool. How could we make a game we also want to play that we could actually finish developing? And we were like, well, we can focus on making the mechs like exactly how we would enjoy them. Because again, toasted, he doesn't even notice. Maybe he's AFK. Is he dead yet? He's tough. I think it's a TBR or something. Or maybe a Shebak. Oh yeah, no, it's a TBR. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's got it. You want to stream snipe me? Okay. No. I realize it sounds like I said that, but like, you know, make it an honorable duel. You know, if you get in the match, don't stream snipe me, just fight me normally. U5 had an easy performance fix. The new stock game and performance issue turned out as some kind of CFG hidden file. Hidden in app data levels. Interesting. Well, our game uses very different technologies to Stalker 2, even though we're using the same engine. Like, we're using a totally different rendering pipeline. We're using the forward rendering. That guy's dead. No, he's not dead. Instead of the deferred rendering. This guy looks like the most confused pilot ever. I feel bad killing him. He's looking up at the sky. He doesn't know where he's going. He's tanky in the neck there. Ooh, and he's gone. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Had to happen. VR's plan for this game. VR is actually in this game right now. It's just a little bit rough. We're working it up. It's alpha. You know how it is. It's alpha. We're still polishing the VR up. People have reported that some parts of it work and other parts just like totally don't. And it's going to be better. Do you need to include a link to the game in the description if you stream? No, you don't. I mean, I'd appreciate it, but you don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything. You can just stream it and do whatever you want. But if you do put a link, I'm not going to complain, right? It would be appreciated. Where's your studio based? We're in the UK. I think we might not be going like as hard on simulation as Steel Battalion. Like they really, like with the vertical tanks and everything, they really went for it. But it's certainly an inspiring game. Oh god, you guys are in the UK. What's wrong with the UK? I mean, you know, many things, but what's wrong with being from the UK? That's what I'm asking. I'm getting slandered. What engine was it made in? Unreal. Accent revealed, like you couldn't guess. Like you could not guess from the way I sound where I'm from. I don't think I could do an American accent, or really many accents. Could we add drones for the mechs? It's in progress actually. Ooh, there's gonna be like radar drones, scout drones, bomber drones. This guy's about to get his revenge from when I got him before. Unless I can sneak around the back. This guy's glowing. I think there's another guy behind me right now, but he doesn't seem to know him. Oh, he got me. Alright. We talked some smack about that guy. He's got his revenge. You want us taking notes as you play? Well, I mean, like, it's not a job. You don't have to do anything. But if you do take notes about the game and submit them in the Discord or via the form, I haven't read through the form yet, but I've been reading everything in the Discord. Everything you say will be read. That sounds ominous. Everything you say will be read. No, I mean it in a good way. Like, if you submit feedback, we're actually going to read it and consider it and be like, is this the right move? And like what you thought and felt about the game. So if you want to take notes to give your feedback, then that is certainly one way to do it. But yeah, we just really want to hear your feedback so we know where to take the game. Everything you say will be read in a court of law. And it may be held against you. But no, like in a good way, we actually care about what you say, not like in a weird big brother watching you. For a designer, you're not too good at this game. Alright, sure, but you didn't have to say it. How is this not Mech Warrior? Is that, do you mean that in a good way or a bad way? We're going for more like simulator vibe, right? We're making it like detailed. And I don't think the problem is that I'm bad at the game. The problem is that everyone else is good at it. So, you know. Could we make it possible to listen to music in the cockpit? That would be kind of fun, like VTOL VR, right? we could consider doing that. I think it'd be like a low priority dev task, but it would be kind of fun. Well, Mech Warrior. I mean, Mech Warrior is definitely an inspiration, but so is like, whoa, look at this guy. That paint scheme is crazy. We have had so much like development time, Terran on the crosshair, like occlusion and pointing. It's been one of the most difficult tasks that Ethan's handled, in both the design and like implementation sense. Any plans to add a heads up that shows the total number of surviving players? Yes, there is, and you're gonna get like a mech voice, or rather like a, well, there's gonna be a mech voice that's gonna tell you about your mech. And there's going to be a commander voice that's going to tell you the situation. So, like, if you're the last one left, you're going to get, like, told about this, you know? You're going to get, like, a little voice line. Or if there's, like, a point getting captured, you're going to get told about it. You're going to know what's up, basically. Okay, Mech Warrior with their knees bent the proper way. I don't know what you mean. Cat girls added when? Probably never. I don't think there's any humans in this game, except your vaguely human kind of body down there that doesn't even have a head. Unless because Catgirl isn't human either, but, you know, you get the point. It's not getting fit in. Yo, it's not really, was it? Standing in the water increased weapon cooling? No, but I think it would be super sick, so I wrote that down and add that to the list of things to be done. What's that for a game? What do you mean? I had a terrifying incident here in a previous playtest where like I walked up here and then like someone had like laid mines down at the top and a guy walked up in front of me and blew up pieces. It was traumatizing. It could have been me. Ooh. Can the player see that his/her weapons overheated? Yes. See these bars here? That little like line there shows overheat. And I know that's tiny, so we're gonna add like an overheat to the screen in front of you. But also if I like do this, and I get this up to overheat, you're gonna get this like overheated text in front of you. So we're gonna add more readout, but there is some readout right now. We're gonna add even more. Being able to help repair would be nice. You know what? True, actually. That'd be like a very friendly thing, you know? Nearly blast that guy, but I recognized him from the beginning. He's one of my allies. Write that down, write that down. A full-legged Mech walking on 2 legs. I got distracted in the chat then and he crashed the bloody Mech. Really got to fix this. It's really annoying, like Unreal Engine material compiling stuff that's made this floor disappear. And by excusing Unreal Engine, I mean I've made some mistake, and we're gonna have to fix it. This game needs a penalty for friendly fire. It has one. If you friendly fire intentionally, you get kicked out of the game. If you do enough intentional friendly fire. If you do accidental friendly fire, there's no punishment. Yeah. Can you shoot once because you want to know if that mech has recoil? Sure. I mean, it doesn't have like recoil. The mech's too heavy and big. Look at that little guy. Look at my right there. Look at the little like grey guy like poking out the back end of that mech near the heat vents. I love that decal. But yeah, the barrel recoils but the actual mech itself is like heavy enough that the recoil is ineffective. I like what this guy's done with stripes in front of me. It's pretty cool. He's got one of the last mechs, so he's definitely been playing for a while. Steve. Objectives are way too easy to capture. Definitely agree. We tried to make some progress on these objectives, this update. This test, rather, I mean. Some things have been learned, some things have been improved. Some things have gone a little bit wrong, but let me shoot this gun so you can see what the recoil looks like. You can see the barrel like goes flying back and then resets position. What is the story to this game? So, you're like a mercenary, basically, and you're taking contracts for these larger, like, factions in the world. And there's, like, a whole world story, there's different factions, there's, like, a reason why everything's apocalyptic, you know, there's a whole thing. You can read it in the game once we add it into the game. Right now, the only place you could read the entire lore write-up is basically the Patreon. We have a lore write-up there, but by the time the game's done, all the lore will be like finalized and added into there. How do you detect intentional versus unintentional friendly fire? I don't know exactly everything Ethan does to do it, but I know it involves the IFF system. Oh! Yeah, I gotta be careful here. I'm terrorist. Will you add explicit health values to the stat screen in the hangar as per mech body part? Yeah, but you probably do that. That'd be a good big training. Can you use 2 joysticks and foot pedals? So right now the rebinding's a little bit broken, but in the final version you're going to be able to rebind it to anything. So the answer will just be yes. Will the factions have rewards or anything? Not really. They're mostly for like just kind of... They have gameplay functions, but that's mostly about like identifying your allies. This guy's facing wholly the wrong way for what's about to happen. I have to turn my radar off so they can't see me through this smoke. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard to have a mech battle and chat with you guys at the same time, but I'm trying my best. Oh, give me the rockets, give me the rockets. I've hit the wall. That one's an ally. That one's not. I've lost the guns. I'm done. I've tripped over the other mech. Let me reply something messages now I'm dead. Are the patrons involved in helping write the lore? No, we're not putting them to work in the lore factory, so we have that, we're writing the lore ourselves, we just fill them in on it. More reading, just make a cutscene to explain reading. Is there only for nerds? Or make a voice which tells you the story or the tutorial? Well, let me tell you something, okay? We're nerds around here. We're playing Mech games. But, I mean, we could definitely have it voiced, but producing a cutscene would be very low priority for us, because we're a micro dev team. And, we're a micro dev team, we're just small, we're doing our best. And making a whole cutscene, when that could be contributing to other aspects of the game, might be a bit too much. Also, welcome, Chuckle Petrovsky. I don't stream much, and I usually stream dev. This is the first time I ever streamed gameplay. I just thought I'd do it right now, because the test happens to be on. But yeah, welcome. You want to have 24 heavy machine guns on a mech. Best I can do is 4. Will there be melee weapon or modules? We've been thinking about it. We're mostly just focusing on the gun-based gameplay right now. They're getting that dialed in. Yes. Torso motors. Get this thing fixed up. It's looking worse for wear. What about weather and day and night cycles? Yes, it will not be a day and night cycle because like it's rounds, right? So you're not gonna have the day and night cycle in the game, but you will have it so different times of day. You'll be able to play the game at like different times of day. So it'll be like a nighttime match, a daytime match. You get the idea. Evening match, a match in a sandstorm, a match in a snowstorm. You can actually read some of that on the roadmap, which is posted in the Discord and in a few other places as well. You can find it on our socials. You would like to ask about flamethrowers. Flamethrowers, we can use lasers. Like, lasers can heat up the other mechs. So we have lasers that kind of serve that purpose. What is this game, says Casey? It's Engines of Destruction. I'm working on it right now with some other people. I'm playing it right now, because you can play it right now. We got a test on. You can have a game. Let's see if I can put a bigger reactor on this guy. Yeah. Let's give me 3 power bars to play with. Will there be jetpacks for Mechs? Oh, my friend, I've got news for you. There is jetpacks for Mechs. Have I unlocked it yet? Not yet. I got it to level 15. So next level I'll unlock the jetpack and then I'll show you exactly how it works. You've unlocked the Pelican, nice one. It's pretty late at the tree, but it's very powerful. Probably the most powerful at the moment. It might need brought in line a little bit with everything else. But it's just huge. Let's see how these guys do before I get in for a round. What about landmines or drones? We have the landmines already. The drones are going to be added later. Indirect fire weapons. So we're going to call these... we have these coming in. They're not going to be mortars. We're calling them strike missiles, basically. And it's going to be like a category of missiles that is capable of using your like data link with your other mech pilots to fire across the other side of the map to hit enemy targets. Coyote, you're asking about night and thermal vision. Actually, we were not going to do these because we thought we couldn't. We thought that we wouldn't be able to render them out correctly with the optimization methods we're using. We actually recently found a way of rendering at the very least thermals, so we're actually pretty optimistic that we'll be able to do those. Will there be radar and stealth options? There actually already is. You can switch off your radar and go stealth mode. So that's in the game right now. Choco, you're asking about co-op missions? It's in the works. There's going to be co-op missions. They'll be playable in co-op or single player. They're not going to be like a campaign or anything. It's just going to be like a co-op situation where you can run through individual missions. You think the settings are not being saved across sessions? I can tell you 100% that some of them are, some of them aren't. particularly key bindings are not saving, unfortunately. That's going to be fixed for the next playtest. It's one of our number 1 issues to sort out from this one. Will you be able to build your own Metal Gear? I don't think we have the legal rights to that one. I don't think we have the copyright for that one. I really need to fix this map, because like where this guy's trying to walk up right now, that tiny lip has like a dodgy collider, and I need to fix it. Because he gets stuck on it, as you can see, and he's over it, but like he should have just been able to effortlessly walk over that, and I need to fix it. When can we pay you for the Alpha Edition? Well, we don't have any like pre-orders or anything in terms of like actually buying the game. If you want to like have access to a tester version, which is not online all the time, like you can read the exact details of it, but there is a Patreon which does have a version of the game available. It's not necessarily like this all the time because there's not enough players, but you know, you can read what it is on the Patreon and see if that is interesting to you. But the Patreon's mostly just about supporting us. It just does have a build that you can access. I'm quite excited for the new matchmaking we're going to get in the next test, because it means that you won't ever be spectating unless you want to. Right now, the way our matchmaking set up, there's a lot of nuance to it. Oh no, don't walk down there. I haven't patched it, but there's a tiny hole along here. If he walks down to the right of that concrete, you can get stuck. He's safe. Will there be amphibious mechs? Can we battle underwater? No, you can't battle underwater. But you can battle in the water, like up to your waist, wading through. There's another map that has that in it. You can play like right now. And if you do want to play, this game is on Steam. Like you can just join the test immediately. You'll be approved immediately. As long as you've got a computer, you can just jump in and play. The Thomas Tank Engine short, yeah, Ethan made that. He's one of the other developers. He does all the programming. I thought that video was rather funny. Look at that march now in lockstep. Part of the audio clarity work we want to improve is like at the beginning, like you can hear like they're just absolutely like slamming the ground right now. I'm actually gonna turn down a little bit for you guys. There we go. That might be a bit more pleasant. I'm gonna try the oops all lasers. So they're having an engagement outside. You on to playtest today? Nice. Maybe I'll see you in here. Oh no! Shot me friend in the back. You have an implementation of destructible obstacles in your roadmap? Yes, we do. We've already started developing it. You can see some GIFs in the Discord of it actually, and our like dev updates. We've got some like destructible like bus stops. It's like a weird thing to test with, but like things that are like concrete and oh no! I need the missiles here or I'm gonna. I didn't get the missiles quick enough. But yeah, you're going to be able to like knock down bus stops and stuff. Right now, there's a very early version where you can knock down lampposts and trees and stuff. But you're going to be able to smash through any little concrete objects, just stuff like that. Things you'd expect to just break through in a mech. Or you can shoot them. And Destructible covers like those metal containers. So for gameplay purposes, like most things that I just cover will be if they're like, I'd say as a rule of thumb, if it is like larger or comparable to the like if it's larger or comparable size to the mech, you will not encounter like you won't be able to blow it up basically because it's cover, so you can hide behind it. But if If it's like smaller, you get the idea. Like if it's smaller, you can destroy it. If it's bigger, you can't. Just so cover always works. Because if you're hiding behind cover and then someone blows your cover up, as much as that might be neat the first time, the second, third time, you might start to get a little bit frustrated by it. So cover will be a kind of rock solid thing, like those containers. Does the game have custom theme songs? It does. We have some music composed by a really excellent composer called Dogma. You can even look it up on Spotify, or you can just like hear it in the game. Is this MechWarrior tank controls? Yeah, it's tank controls, inspired by MechWarrior. So you move your legs and like your top part independently. I mean, you know what tank controls is. And that like little icon in the middle in front of you, it shows you like which way like each part is like facing. Let's take this guy up for a spin. I'm gonna take him out in a second. Look at that tiger strike. Looking down, walking with the Velican drops the frame rate considerably. Interesting. I'll take another. There's been a few interesting, like, weird glitches with looking down at the floor, like for a little while. This is fixed now. Like in this mech, if you would like look down at the floor, you wouldn't be able to move anymore, which is kind of a weird one. Yeah, Iron Boy. We are like we think MWO is very cool, but we are also like doing our own thing with it in some ways. So the game starts and the mech jumps out of a plane, and that's how the game starts. You land on the ground and shoot. We want to do helicopters. Like we want big helicopters that drop you off. Why am I gonna get quick enough here to not be killed? Or am I gonna end up like I did last round? You sent 2 things to the Google link. Thank you very much. We're going to be reviewing all the Google feedback after the test is complete, but I appreciate you putting it through. Helps us make this game work. So Pacific Rim style deployment? Yeah, kinda, I guess. Yeah, Pacific Rim's pretty cool. I'm trying to like read what you guys are saying. I'm like, you ready for this to happen? Oh my god, you have an APS system. I'm done for. So you can load on your mech. It's kind of it's an advanced component, but you can put on your mech a system which catches missiles out of the air. It has limited ammo. Like it only has about like I think it has 8 or 12 charges. So it can shoot down 8 or 12 missiles that come and hit you. I only had 9 missiles to fire at that guy, so I got done in pretty fast. The TTK is a lot faster than some other mech games. We're kind of inspired by like War Thunder and stuff in the regards to the like realistic combat. Those 2 things that make the game in VR unbearable. Okay, yeah, thanks for that, because we have a lot of work to do with the VR. It's gonna be back in a minute. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. It did 0 damage out of this, right? Please, the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song. I will not do that because the stream will get hit with copyright. So, yeah. You want custom horns to choose? Well, we don't have custom horns yet, but we have a lot of things to choose. So you can choose a mech announcer, so you can have none or you can have like text-to-speech right now. We're gonna add more like mid with actual voice actors instead of like 15-year-old Microsoft like team text to speech. But yeah, we add customization for like settings pretty much for everything that we can. It's So we got level 14 now, right? We can buy some the thrust packs as promised. Or was that level 15? Level 15. Got to level up again. See about the Islet again. Use AI from Tidefall. Well, I don't know if we could do that. That might be a copyright situation, but certainly try and do some interesting ones. Oh, it's a 1v1 here. Grandpa Tech, like Tex Talks Battletech. I love his videos so much. They're such good story, like telling videos. Will we add the ability for you to customize where you place the ERA? Probably not. At least, like it'll just be like per section, I guess you could say, rather than like across like the entire thing, like placing it like one by one. British butler telling you you're outnumbered. Sir, you're in dire trouble. Not funny. But there's like no real limit to, in theory, to what we could have as like optional mech voices. So let's see about 1v1ing this guy. I'm going to turn off my radar so I'm harder to spot and just rely on my eyesight. There he is. I got a shot. He hasn't spotted me yet. I've missed. I've missed again! Oh, I hit him the third time. Do I like jungle music? I think it's pretty cool. It's not my favorite, but I think it's alright. Like, I listen to it sometimes. Think it could fit with the game? I can kind of see what you mean. I feel like you can put a lot of music with mech games. Not the music I'm listening to right now, admittedly. This is just like my royalty-free stream music. But, where is he? Oh, right, yeah. He's over there. Oh! Oh, the traces are flying past. I'm totally blind. Been hit with the missiles. I can blow his radar off. But that's about it. I think I've totally... That was an embarrassingly bad moment there for me. I had the advantage. I proceeded to miss 3 times. And then completely throw it away. That was terrible. Let's try this shit back here. You crash a lot in VR, I'm sorry to hear that, but if you report them, we will do our best to fix it. I actually do not know Big Red 40k, but yeah. I don't know who we'll end up getting as like voice cameos in the game. Obviously, it just depends who's interested, who's up for it. But I agree that at least the Tex Talks Battletech has a great voice. Please never make the TTK longer. Yeah, that's the one thing we're definitely never going to do. It might become a little bit shorter, it might get like smoothed out a little bit, but it's definitely not going to get longer. Does the game have a cool animation of the Mechs over here? Whoa, I just launched that guy over the hill. That's one of the buggers in the game right now. You can kind of fire people if you bump into the middle of it too much, but, you know, they'll get fixed. But for the meantime, that guy went shooting over. Yeah, no, we don't have a cooldown animation yet, but we will be adding all these things. It does visually show your heat, like, on the screen here and some other places, but... I blowed his radar for all the good that'll do. Why is the HP of Mech so small? Crikey. Come on. Oh, are their bodies of water deeper than the Mechs? On this map, like, the point is that the watery area is like your... I've been challenged here trying to fight this quite good pilot, while explaining, but on this map, no, you cannot drone your mech. Is it possible to drone your mech? Yeah, it will be. If you walk off the edge of the map, like, that's how this map has a boundary. It's done via, it's a challenge. I've actually fired my gun here. If you walk off the edge of the map, you get done in by, drowning, basically. Any inspiration of the Command & Conquer games? Honestly, not really. I played Command & Conquer 3 and liked it, but it doesn't inspire this game too much, apart from, like, just liking the idea of like cool games, you know what I mean? See if I can get a repair in quickly without getting totally destroyed. Is there gun dispersion like inaccuracy, or what is gun dispersion? Like is that like random like inaccuracy for different weapons, or what are we talking about here? Crikey, it's a 1v3. I'm feeling these guys are pretty good, so yeah, I'm toast. I had the little sniper out, I was not ready for 1v3. TTK song, please? What does that mean? Is an MOA technically gun dispersion? I think so. Yeah, I think so. There is MOA for certain weapons, and obviously some are more accurate than others. Thomas the Tank Engine. I can't play the Thomas the Tank Engine song. It's copyrighted audio. The stream will get muted. Get this Mech fixed up. See if anyone's playing the experimental maps right now. I mean, they probably are. Let's just see if I can get any game with them. It doesn't look like it. Oh, I need to do a quick restart. I've got the there's a bug we have right now in the game where sometimes the buttons will just seize up a little bit and you have to restart. Nothing too concerning. We'll get it polished up when the proper matchmaking update drops. You have it in your shorts as your editor's choice or your choice? Well, I mean, the editor, we don't have like an editor, like we don't hire an editor, but the reason why it's different in this short is because we've like cropped out such a small amount of the audio that it counts as fair use, but just like playing the music on a stream is different. In essence, there are different places where you can get away with certain things, right? I would consider making mech repairs automatic or have a toggle for it. So yeah, mech repairs are like one of the most contentious parts of the game right now, both like in what is difficult for us to design and what is difficult for people to enjoy. That's such a weird sentence. What people aren't enjoying, I'll put it that way. No one's got anything out of the repairs yet. Like, here's the issue with the repairs. They're either inconsequential and pointless, or they are troubling and they're troubling and they kind of take away from the game. So let's just go around and see if I can help them out. But how would I put it? Like, we need to find the place for repairs in the game. We need to find a reason why repairs would actually be good. Oh, Vadon, you saw someone with a railgun. Yeah, well, we disabled it for this test for a good reason, as you're aware. Nah, Draken hands. The water is not actually deep enough. Are you in here, Toxic Waste? I don't see you on the other team or on my team. Maybe your name's different in the game. You prefer inconsequential? Yeah, but if it's inconsequential, we might as well remove it from the game, right? So, if we can't come up with a reason to make it, like, or we can't come up with a method to make it more fun and consequential, like, if it's not fun and consequential, then I might as well not be in the game, and we'll look at, like, changing it around. Is there random shell spread? Yeah, there is, for certain weapons. Like, it just depends how accurate it is. People can still use it, but there's a very limited number of people who actually have access to a railgun. I think it's only probably less than 10 in circulation, if I was gonna guess. You a fan of the Fat Rat songs? I actually, you know what? I actually genuinely do like the Fat Rat music, but part of the reason why I have it on right now is because it's copyright free. So, it's good for the stream, right? You can just listen to it. It's just part of the lore, in your opinion. Do you mean like the repairs, or like the factions, or like what's just part of the lore? Whoa. Something not a lot of people know is that the missile boxes have a hidden danger to them. And that hidden danger is that they are very, very potent to explode. So if you stack 2 missile boxes on your mech, you're putting yourself in a dangerous position. And he's a goner. But inversely, they are incredibly dangerous. Like, they will kill you if you get shot at with a missile box. But they can also kill the person who's using the missile box, right? So that's just one of the trade-offs you have to take if you run them. I killed you? Do you have the missile boxes? You had 2, yeah. I was just talking about how it's dangerous to use the missile boxes because they will actually backfire on you. If you get them destroyed, they have a chance of cooking off. But that's a risk you gotta take. This guy's definitely killing me. Never mind, we won by objectives. Is there random shell spread or trajectory deviation? Yes, there is. There is, I promise you. I'll tell you again, there is. It's in the game. It depends on which weapon you use, but there is a random trajectory. And by the way, Draken Hands, I'm not sure if I said this before, but HOTAS support is in. It's pretty broken right now. To be honest, we're gonna fix it. That's basically all there is to say. It's gonna be supporting like every kind of HOTAS that we can possibly manage. It's just a little bit broken right now. Yeah, you can do that. You can neutralize other mechs by damaging legs, weapons, etc. You can just peel them off by hitting them with enough fire. Oh, this guy's rocking the double flex. I like his camo pattern, looks cool. You missed it? Sorry, it's alright. I just said every time spot. I've been saying a lot of stuff and all the action, so it's all good. I like the part where it's all the mechs walking out of the base. It feels very satisfying. Is the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro an option? Everything should be an option, right? Like, once we have it working, it doesn't matter, in theory, to anymore. Like, once we have the system set up, you can use any joystick. You'll just have to plug it in, configure it, and you're going to be good. It's just that the system isn't working right now. But once it is, everything should be good. VR on HOTAS is a great way to play mech games. I agree. You're probably going to get destroyed in multiplayer mode because the mouse is just like the ultimate aiming aspect. But, you know, you're going to have fun doing it. And if you get really good, I reckon you could win. You could also just play the co-op mode when you're using those like more simulatory setups. We answer your question above. Will you add more complex mechs with more guns, weight, health? Yes, but they will be balanced, right? They won't necessarily just have more health. They'll have like health could be like one of their advantages, right? They might be like a very tanky mag or something. Let's see if I can take anyone out here. Yeah, word of warning, don't walk down there. You will get stuck, and I haven't fixed it yet. Whoa. If he sticks his head out there, I'm gonna knock him with the missiles. Oh my god. He hit me with the missiles. I think he's dead though. Yeah, Toxic Waste is playing. I'm pretty sure I just killed him right now. You got by BT. You go by BT. Yeah, I just blew you up again, right? Oh, there we go. We kill them all? Or we capture all the objectives? Nice. I'm sorry, Toxic Waste. I can't go easy. We've got to get that jetpack unlocked. Yeah, well played to you too. You took a risky build. It did not pay off, but you did it. You took a risk. You don't know what that means. You're new to this. Is a missile launcher? Yeah, I think so. HMK unlocked. We fly. Got plenty of cash to buy the HMK. There we go. We're flying now. Quite literally. See if we got a game on Desert Prison. I haven't had one in this session yet. How long will the playtest be? It ends tomorrow evening in British time. You can find the information on the Steam page. But you've got about a day and a half to play. When will you end your stream? Just asking, not forcing me. Like, you want it to end? Is it that good? You want it to be over? I don't know. I'll probably stream for like half an hour more. I'm just quickly hopping on the game to stream a little bit because it's kind of fun. But, yeah. When will you end your stream? When will you add proper Unicode character support soon? Yeah, probably, because the font we use doesn't have it, so we'll just have to swap the font out. Can you hop on today, Drakenhands, maybe? I mean, I'm not really telling you, but if you want to play, hopefully you can get a game in today. Alright, so I have the actual thrust now. There's not a lot of like places you can't access that are up in this map, but I will now demonstrate. Legalize nuclear bombs. I don't know why I read that, but it's an awesome sentence. So yeah, you can fire the thrusters. They work with like momentum, and I ran out of power before I landed on that. But so you can get a pretty good jump. When will we get Steve Mech? Never. A cloud of smoke. Someone's doing something around here. You're winning every match instantly? Huh. Oh, they're going for the cap. See if I can go over the top and drop some missiles on him. Oh, he's right there. Ah, he is good. They weren't kidding. That guy is good. We've just been trashed. They just totally swept us. They lost one guy. We lost our entire team. That was brutal. Is there missiles in the game? Yeah, there's direct fire dumb missiles right now. And in the final version, there's going to be like guided missiles that can fire across the map. Heat seeker missiles, you know, a full complement of missiles. This is a bit of XP though. No, I got wrecked. Hello, Kaya. Are there any Easter eggs on maps? There are actually many, but I would be remiss to tell you, right? I can't just tell you where they are. You have to find them. But I can tell you there are many Easter eggs. We do not have a time frame for early access yet. But you can read our roadmap, and you know, once it comes out, we'll be obviously announcing the date. After this playtest, we found like loads of new things we need to fix, so it's probably gonna take a little bit longer than we thought. But you know, just keep an eye out. There'll be information, and you can see in the roadmap what's gonna be in the early access. Subject to change. Will we get top attack and fire and forget missiles? Yes, sir, we will. Yo, what's up, Trouble Monkey? I've seen you around the community. Leveling up to ridiculous extents and killing people to similarly ridiculous extents. We think it should be a mech that can maybe make some or most of the missiles lose track on themselves and not like close to them. Yeah, so we're gonna add like electronic warfare systems, and that will be it. You won't need a specific mech for it, but like if you load the electronic warfare, that's how it's gonna go. I want to change this map a little bit. I was just having thoughts about it. There's like a big pit in the ground over here. I don't fuck with it that much. Like the big pit. Well, that's not true. I do, because I love giant pits and digging machines, but I don't like that you can go so far down into the ground. I think it doesn't contribute well to the rest of the map. It doesn't connect up well. Are there flashbangs? There are not. I don't think you could flashbang a mech. Let me tell you, Trouble Monkey, making the decals was not a mistake. That was the best choice ever. For those just tuning in, by the way, the reason this map looks like this instead of looking like realistic with finished graphics is because it's a test map. It's like an experiment to see if it plays well without actually having to make a full map. Ah! I wasn't paying attention to that other guy on the other side there, got me. Oh, you have to respawn in this mode though. Forgot about that. Let's see if I can sneak up the top. Oops, I'm getting caught on this ledge here. This map being experimental has a lot of like little rough points on it that need to be ironed out. The decals are really fun. Well, I'm glad you like it. You're gonna like Decal V2 a lot more. We're gonna have a load more decals. We're gonna have a... Oh, there's a vid on over there. I've seen them around the community a lot. Recognize that now. It killed me earlier. Oh my god. Oh, what did he hit me with? Guys, I'm gonna make the excuse, okay? I'm streaming. That's why I'm not on the that's why I'm not on my best game, okay? Don't need the excuse. Oh wait, Sharker, are you watching the stream right now while you're in the chat? Are you responding to me live, or are you just reading my mind? You got me? GG. 0 out of 10 excuse. Okay, I'll come up with a better one. My dog ate my keyboard. No, I don't know. When I read the chat though, that is my excuse. I'm just keeping up with you guys, you know, that's my excuse. Well, the game does not like 3 laser weapons on one mech. You couldn't use it, you're just going to have to be like really careful, like pulsing them for like electricity and heat. This person's just getting the double reload. Are they going for round 3? Dip it back in the hangar? So you're bad at the game that you're rather reading chat. No, I'm bad at the game because I'm reading chat. No. I think this might be a sealed deal for our team here. There's one of us left versus loads of them. FPS go down by like 5 to 10 FPS. Yeah, we're still doing a lot of optimization stuff, so there'll be some little rough spots with FPS right now. Especially on like any kind of experimental map or anything like that. This guy's getting hammered by like 4 mechs right now. He's done for. He's trying his best, to be fair to him. He's giving it a good go. But I think he's toast. I'm surprised he hasn't been killed already. If you look at his torso health there. Oh, there's someone else. MSN 04 Suzabi. Is that like a gun name? That sounds like a gun name. Like, or like some kind of mobile suit. You're out of here? Well, thanks for swinging by and watching. Hope you enjoy it, and hope you enjoy playing the test at some point as well if you hop on that. So Zabby took one look at what's going on there and was like, nah, I'm having none of it. I'm just gonna hide behind this factory. And honestly, it's a respectable maneuver. Are we making the game in full C++ or using blueprints? I mean, not full C++ because sometimes it's better to use a blueprint than it is to use C++, but the game is programmed probably like 99% in C++ and like, you know, like 1% in blueprints. We have this thing right now, like when you are spectating the last person who dies, and then like when they die, it puts you back to your mech. I think it's so funny because it's like the Family Guy like cut. You know what I mean? It's like a dumb reference, but when they just like cut to Family Guy and he's like lying dead on the floor or whatever, like Peter Griffin like lying in the. I'm giving up on this, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It makes me chuckle a little bit. Just that smash cut to like a blown up cockpit. Get these mechs fixed up. Head in for another one. What am I gonna unlock next? Maybe another mech. Velican, unlock them. Oh, I've unlocked the Tempest, so I've got to buy one of those. He's a beast. You really like the Hornet? Yeah, the Hornet's cool. It's very high risk. You run a Hornet and you miss and lose all your ammo, you're dead. And if they shoot your Hornet and it cooks off and blows up, you are equally as dead. Pull this weapon off for now. Put his armor packages off as well. I'm going to put them on the Hornet. Sorry, on the Tempest. You're running 2 Hornets? That's dangerous stuff because if you get like a double cook off, you're done for. You're going to be on like nearly no health. See, what do I not need in this mech? I don't use the laser that much. Let's take the laser off. You planning to add melee weapons? Well, we're thinking about it, but like you said, it doesn't make the most sense. Like, it might make some sense, but we're just thinking about it. We got a lot of other stuff to begin on with first. You can't eye lift? How should we camouflage this one? I think something kind of striking. Add you to the game? What do you mean? Add you to the game? Like how? Well, that is cool. I think we figured out how we're coloring this one in. That's pretty good. Yeah, what do you mean add you to the game? I don't understand. Let's take a couple of decals on here. What does a capacitator even do? It stores charge. Like all your weapons and stuff use charge and it stores it. When we get a mech with 2 pylons, basically when we had the strike weapons, so yeah, that'll be one. I know I made it, but I still find it funny putting these decals on the mech. If you jump on a mech using the HMK, it should crush other mechs. Yeah, definitely. We're 100% gonna add that. The decal work is amazing. True. You're saying I'm the dev, I can do silly stuff. This is the silly stuff. Put a mouth on, I'm thinking about it. Thinking about what would be the best mouth. When is that going to be more decals? Maybe able to like scale them and color them in and stuff. It's gonna be very good then, I think. for being able to create all kinds of mech faces. Oh yeah, there's the mouth. That's what we're talking about. Turn it the wrong way up. There you go. You asked for a colon 3 face. There's your colon 3 face. You plan to add emotes? No, that's not on the roadmap. No emotes, I'm afraid. This looks like worth out of decals on tanks. It is, except they're all free, and you can add up to 100 decals to every single mech. Once you get colored decals, it's over. I'm going to be seeing like the Mona Lisa in game. It's going to be beautiful. Should we take this thing out for a spin? I think we should. Let's give the old D92 a run. Can you recolor decals right now? No. In the final version, yeah, absolutely. It's a little glitch there. Ooh, come on. Might need to restart my game with this little matchmaking bug. Yeah, quick little game restart. We'll be good right and right. You're part of the reason why we have the decal limit. I think you're like 50% of the reason why you have the decal limit. Like, I've heard it was a collaborative project. Someone said, I think we should put 500 Shabaks on a Shabak, and I think you were that person. And that made it happen. Okay, let's drop in. You can actually pick like which mech is your favorite out of your set, and then like favorite it, and then when you start the game up, it's gonna be like, that'll be the one on your hanger. People will be able to add their own decals. No, they won't. That's just a technical hurdle. I mean, they can if they mod the game. This is going to be mod support, but like you can't by default add your own decals. Unfortunately. D92 just seems to be a little bit hung up right now. It happens sometimes the server can get full up in itself, and then you can't connect to that mode. So let's just try this mode. But that will all be fixed in the version. Oh, nice! We get to play around a desert prison. This is the map that has like the most visual like fidelity right now. Bloody hell, calm down on the missiles, chap. But the visual fidelity, like the audio, is constantly being improved and marched in. We should make a minigun that's 1 damage per bullet but fires like 10k bullets per second. So, funny story, the lasers, like, they're lasers, but they work by firing like a highly rapid rate of invisible bullets. Well, not really, but for all intents and purposes, let's just say that's what they do. I increased the laser's fire rate. Ethan was very angry at me because I increased it beyond what the servers can handle. Oops, my bad. So the 10,000 bullets per second minigun, unfortunately, off the table. Ethan will shout at me. But yeah, Snowden Owl and Trouble Monkey, like, you guys are the reason why there is a decal limit. You have made an immediate and severe change to this game for the better. This guy's got a good aim on him, better than what I've been showing off on this stream. I think my personal favourite thing we added to this, look for someone named Squid. Alright, there's no one in this game named Squid though. Oh, Vidon's in this game, that's cool. But yeah, no Squid. No Squid here. But yeah, can't remember what I was on about. We'll be able to run community servers eventually. Yeah, that's going to be one of the things involved, modded and community servers. Trash that guy. Wait a second, this game has 13 people on a 66, does it? Counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 5, 6. You're right. There is like, there's a lot more than 12. Yeah. Interesting. I'll report that to Ethan. Because you're right. That is more. Your team is Picasso. Oh yeah, I see you're in this game. No stream sniping now. I don't mind you coming in my game, but don't you go stream sniping me. I can't do anything about it, or I won't do anything about it, but don't you do it. You can't wait for the first collab to happen? What do you mean? Like, what kind of collab? Oh my gosh! Yeah, I got mega missiles. Oh, with other games or something. Okay, yeah, I mean, collabs are cool. Gotta get the game done first though. You ever forget to play your own game sometimes? Yeah, when you guys are trashing me. Excuse me. Is the game ever planned for console in the future? We would like to. But like we're just such a small team that right now we're just focusing purely on PC. You're bad, you stream sniped. It's okay. I forgive you. But I'm coming to kill you in the next round. Provided we don't get swept in this round. We'll see. We will see. Have you encountered any flying mechs recently? I haven't seen them myself, but I've heard rumors. Can you play this game on the Iron Battalion controller? I think if you rig it up yourself, then yeah, you can. But there's some glitches right now with the rebindings. You need a head knocker. What is a head knocker? Oh, I crashed. Oh, I crashed. Ethan is so fired. He's so fired. Let me launch the game up again. What's up, Night Stalker? How's it going? That's a joke me and Ethan always have between each other. Like when he does something wrong in the game and like there's like a crash or something, he's getting fired. And then when I do something wrong and there's like a massive visual glitch or like that laser thing I talked about, then I'm getting fired. Just a little bit we do. It's just a little bit we do. When does seamless rotation, aka infinite rotation of hip on a mech? Never, because it's way more fun if you have limits. Oh, this is this bug that I've been told about. Okay. Wow. There's a bug where sometimes you spawn in at the very origin and center of the world. Like, if you saw what just happened there, that's amazing. I caught that on video. But it basically, instead of spawning at the actual spawn point, you spawn at the 000 coordinate in the world. Which in this world happens to be above the ground. It's not a bug you're just bad. No, it's a bug, okay? I'm bad at spawning in the game, maybe, but this is a bug that will get fixed. And now I've caught it on video, that's even better. But yeah, these guys are all stuck inside of each other, unfortunately. You can see here that that's like every player on both teams is in the same place. And they're all just going to have to leave the game. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this lobby because it is busted, but that is a rare bug that can happen. We'll beat it out of the game, and we'll get. Now I've got it on recording. I mean, that's even better. A rare feature, true. Are you going to work on game optimization? Yes, we are. A lot actually. It's a big part of it. The game doesn't run that badly right now. In VR it's a bit challenging, but like in general it runs okay, but it's going to run even better. We're going to be tidying up all the assets, we're going to be optimizing code, we're going to be adding more LODs, we're going to be doing a lot of classic optimization techniques. I'm going to be GPU profiling a lot. It's going to be good stuff. It's the new micro arena feature. It's so micro, you're inside the enemy mechs. How to optimizing even work? There's so many things you can do to optimize. The main method you can do is called GPU profiling. Well, this is the main method we use. We basically like take a screenshot of everything the GPU is doing. In fact, everything that the entire computer is doing. It's like a screenshot. and it tells us how long did it take to render every single thing in the game. How long did it take to, you know, run this code? How long did this take? And we can look through it and we can go, oh, this light took way longer. Hold on, that shouldn't even be there. And then we can, like, fix it up. So that's how we optimize. We basically take, like, a freeze frame of the game and then we pick apart how long everything took to render for that singular frame of the game. And we just go through doing that. And we look through it over and over and over again and we find more stuff. We can take assets, we can reduce their polygon counts, we can change lighting techniques. There's actually so much stuff we can do. Yeah. Optimized by upgrading minimum requirements and forcing frame generation. Yeah, no, not gonna do that. I actually hate frame gen. If the world is a good place, and I think at the moment it is, well, you know, questionable, but if the world is a just and right place, no, maybe not that either. If EOD is a game, then it will not have frame gen. There you go. We're not doing it. Where did I learn C++? You think I learned C++? You must be out of your mind. That's the other guy. He went to university for 4 years to learn how to be an excellent game programmer. I cannot do C++. I mean, I can a tiny bit, if I'm being honest, but I'm not good at it, and you would not want me to be the one programming EOD, I'll put it that way. So, yeah, 4 years of university was what Ethan did to get his C++ skills, and loads of self-teaching from the internet. See if I can sneak around here. Ooh, carefully now. Any plans to add drones? Yeah, there is. You can check the roadmap for more details. It's in the Discord. It's in various social media posts. It's all over the shop. These guys go. Oh, finally a good shot. Of me this. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was getting trashed on the other side. I'm like, I'm finally gaming. Gets blown down the hill. You're currently learning C# for A-level summer work. Oh, good luck. C#'s a lot easier than C++, to be honest. Having written in both of those languages, I find it a lot easier. It's a lot more pleasant, so you'll hopefully suffer a bit less than having to write C++ and dealing with header files and stuff. Have you ever noticed that the right side of the Tempest doesn't have any ERA armor? It doesn't? I haven't noticed that. I will check that out. Your right side of the torso. Yeah, I'll check it, because I didn't realize that was the case. Take a look yourself. Yeah, I will. I'm just doing this spectating right now, checking out what these guys are doing. Will there be modes where you have two-player mechs? No, we discussed it a lot, because it's cool, right? It is cool, but it's not quite in the scope of what we're able to do with this game, and we think it doesn't 100% fit the design. Your Tempest does have ERA on the right. Well, we'll settle this once and for all when I get back to the menu and I can check my Tempest out. Which I think is about to happen right now. Or maybe not. We might have another round in this. No, we just got trashed. We're done. It's going to kick me back to the main menu any second now. There we go. Performance. Awful. Will I level up? No. Okay, let's check the Tempest out. He's goddamn right. Look at that. There's missing ERA here. I'm gonna have to fix that. Thank you for the reminder. Or not even the reminder, because I did not know that that was the case. I did not know that there was missing ERA. That'll be fixed up. It should be all good. In the next test. Not this one, just, you know, the next one. Couple missing panels here. Here's a little secret as well. The Kukushka's ERA on this leg is also missing here. You see it's there. And it's not there. So yeah, I make some mistakes here and there. You remember there was a SNES Mech War game like that. One player control the legs, the other's on the guns. That's pretty cool. I just don't know if it would work too well on this game. Can you please rotate your mechs to the main menu? Yeah, kinda. I mean, you can do it like that. You want to rotate it here as well, though. I see. That's quite, yeah. We can. I'll look into it just for you. I'll pass it up the chain of command. Makes the Goody Mech goofier. A very fire soundtrack. Agreed. This is not the soundtrack though. I've just been playing music on Spotify. Wait, let me play the actual soundtrack, which is also fire. Hold on. Dogma did an incredible job. Here we go. Take it in. Experience destruction. Can you put an MP4 file of an entire Top Gear episode as a skin? For so many reasons. No. Who made the soundtrack? Dogma. I'm gonna drop the link in chat. His music's amazing. He did a really great job composing the soundtrack. Give me just a second while I find him. If you guys use Spotify, this link will work. If you don't, you can look up on YouTube as well. He has done 2 like main tracks for the game, and then like some other tracks for like winning and losing and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like his music a lot. He did a brilliant job. And hopefully we might actually get a little bit more from soon. I was thinking about something we might need. So if the budget allows, we may be getting a little bit more. Waiting for you to join the game, see if I get to attack you or be friends with you. I don't know if I'm going to play another one. I might actually put it in the stream here, just chat with you guys a little bit more and then pull the stream off. Call the stream off, like cancelling it now, just going to end up. Guess is shaming you for not playing, then I will shame you for not playing too. Shame, shame. Just messing. I'm sure you've been. There's plenty of things you can do that are not playing EOD. Oh, I think we can get one more game, man. You know what? We can get one more game, man. When I hear this theme tune, I'm like, I can get one more game, man. Let's hit the islet. Or the prayers. Let's see what we get. I need a small bell to properly shame people. The shame bell. That's a great idea. When are we getting a Trello? Well, there is a roadmap. It's not hosted via Trello, but it's very similar. It's hosted via Notion. Take care, you're going. Oh, well, thank you very much. And thank you for swinging by. I hope you enjoy playing the game, if you've been playing it already, or if you're going to play it. I'll see you around. What is going on here? This is like the most unreal situation ever. This guy's blasting this guy. This guy's not doing anything. This guy's blasting... What's going on here? Are these guys like collaborating or something? One guy's captured the point. That's a bizarre situation. Level 30. Okay, so you just played a little bit then. Oh, Trello for weapon stats in each build. Okay, I understand. We might do that, but we also like might not, because we already have it like in game. You got kicked for a match out of nowhere? Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if there's any errors or warnings or anything, but it's the kind of thing that we'll hopefully be able to filter out pretty soon with a new matchmaking system. Could I get the 500 Decal shebang as a skin, please, so I don't mess with anything? You know, maybe. I'll see. We could maybe have like a, you know what we could do? We could just do like a Jabak print camo, right? Look at him over there. A little Jabak sneaking around. Where's the poor chap that had to lay the tiles around a desert base? It's me! I had to. I built this map. It took forever. Ooh, I blew that guy's weapon clean off. You're gonna head out? Thanks for coming by. Thank you for your kind words as well. There's someone over there. Oh, I think there's someone sneaking up here. I've heard them. Where are they? They're down there. Struggling to climb over these rocks. Oh, it's friendly. This game is epic, like Mech Warrior. Oh, thank you very much. Mech Warrior is so cool, I agree. If we can make it like... Oh shit, what happened to that guy? Oh no. I've read the chat again and we're all dead. Oh, they've done a clever maneuver here. Go look at that Cyclops. The dual Croxes are Croxing, yeah, they're pretty hardcore. Yeah, I've heard about the beta thing, Night Stalker. It's really bad. It's like really, really bad. Same with all like the UK like suppression and like censorship that's going on right now. It's really bad stuff. Hopefully we can like politically beat it. I've cleaned that guy's main weapons off, but the Cyclops is still a danger. You ever breathe wrong? Oh, he's down. That was a very satisfying ragdoll when I killed that guy. I'm doing fairly well here. That ragdoll a bit less satisfying. Where's the laser coming from? Never you fucking mind where that laser's coming from. I mean, yeah, Night Stalker, that is, I'm sure that is true, but it's more about the fact that they're using it to suppress everything from, like, political messages, not even unreasonable political messages, to police violence. You know, everything's being covered up by the government, unfortunately. Not to turn this into a conspiracy theory stream, but that is just what's happening in the UK right now. To protect the children, they are, yeah, no, it's a game stream, okay, I'm not going to talk about this, but it's a bad situation. What determines how often we release updates? Do we take breaks to rest? Like take a month off after a week of coding? At least during the summer? Well, we couldn't take a month off. That would be a bit too long, but we are going to take a week off after this playtest because Ethan's been insanely busy. Oh my god. Ethan needs a rest, otherwise he's going to end up burned out. So we're taking a week off after this playtest just to relax, plan out the future, future updates, address what needs to be addressed, you know. So we take time off. We don't work on weekends too often. We take some time after we do the big sprint playtests like this thing here, which are a ton of work to get ready. Ooh. Hide my radar signature for a second here. Oh, I've missed. Hit him this time. Come on. I've missed again. Bollocks. Who's this to my next? Alright, here he is. He's knocked his radar off. I recognise that sigil on his back though. I've seen a few people with that. Whoa, come on. Velican. Yeah. Listen to that minigun sound, I'm not gonna lie. Incredible. Alright, the situation is getting pretty bizarre. Oh no, they've got the rockets. I've not got any smoke grenades here to protect myself either. I'm running away. Okay, I might manage this. I might survive. Will there be clans? I might be. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Come on! I've only got one gun left. Oh, you got me. I feel like I threw there. I like walked over onto the enemy and died. Let's see if these guys can clutch. This guy's got an insane build with the double miniguns. Laser piss. No! No. You reached the max rank? Congratulations, you must have played a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for playing the game over the weekend. But yeah, will there be clans? We might have some like player groups, player clans to it, but not a very big thing right now. Some of the mech names are Russian or Ukrainian. Honestly, It's kind of interesting. None of them are named after. None of them are Ukrainian. I can tell you that much. But a lot of like Eastern European languages share a lot of words, so you can't tell like when they're put into English like which language it actually comes from. But there's three. There's the Zhabak, which is like named after Polish. There's the Velikan, which is like Czech, and then there's the Kukushka, which is named after the song by the band Kino, Kukushka. So there's one that's like Russian, but like older Russian, not like modern Russian. Like it wasn't even Russia then. So yeah, at least not like as a state. But yeah, none of them are Ukrainian. But they are various different like Slavic languages that all sort of end up kind of similar. I think we've lost. Oh yeah, we're done. Yeah, this is defeat music as well. This is wow. There's only one person left at the end. That's incredible. It's like absolute bloodshed. So like Slav languages, yeah, pretty much. I have a lot of like Slavic friends and stuff, so they gave cool suggestions. Reactor 4, oh yeah. Okay, I'm signing off. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream, and I hope you enjoyed playing the game over the weekend, over this test. And keep sending in the feedback. Keep letting us know what works, what doesn't, so we can fix it, we can make the best game possible. I can't leave you. Yes, I can. Bye bye, everyone.